Leia! God, how embarrassing. I apologize. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Mary. I make regular reaction and review videos, so hit that subscribe button and push bell notifications on so you don't miss a video of mine. And I'd say I'm more active on my Patreon account. For example, if you're a patron, you've already seen this video and you've probably seen some bloopers and some deleted scenes as well. So if that's something that interests you, definitely check out my Patreon account. My link is going to be in the description bar below. This video was actually requested from one of you guys. I never really intended on watching Star Wars just because there are so many movies and that's always overwhelmed me. I had no idea where to start. I also thought I was quite late to the bandwagon. I mean, this very first film that I'm watching was made in 1977, so that is 43 years ago. So I'm pretty late. There are plenty of movies that I can watch with this. So it's a monster. It's a monster of a franchise that I've just never been into in the past. But regardless, I am getting into it. I am excited. I've got my hair in the style of Princess Leia. I don't actually know if I've said that right. One of you guys on Patreon said that I should have my hair like this for the video, and I thought it was fun. I also did like some little stars for Star Wars. I don't know if I can maintain this hair for every episode. This was just for the first episode, I think. This was really hard to do. I'm not a hair person. I'm a makeup person. I'm a makeup artist. I'm not a hair person though. Before I get started, I do want to read a spoiler-free review of Star Wars Episode 4. And what we have here is, wow, 10 stars out of 10. So here begins the greatest cinematic epic of all time and arguably one of the greatest stories ever told. Originally conceived as the serialized popcorn movie in the manner of the old action movies that Lucas grew up with, Star Wars surpassed even George's keen and bombastic imagination to become a central part of movie history. Wow, that's huge. There are countless tales of the making of this movie, how Lucas never believed he would get the chance to complete the series, how it spawned an industry and made the name of nearly everyone who touched it a household word. But what that does not reveal, nor do the much diminished prequels, is the sheer joy and excitement these movies generated. It was a once-in-a-lifetime experience. You could feel it from opening day, earlier if you paid attention to such things. We had never seen anything like it, and we are not likely to again. This episode finds young Luke Skywalker yearning to leave the agrarian life he has with his aunt and uncle and chase after adventure as his friends before him have already done. And what adventure there is. The galaxy is in the grip of a massive rebellion against a tyrannical and oppressive empire, but on Luke's home planet it's something you only dare speak of in a whisper. Wow, okay. I'm excited so far. Along come two robot droids for short, who inadvertently involve Luke in a stellar attempt to contact an old wizard named Ben Kenobi, who lives in the caves near Luke's home. The rest is history, and there isn't a person alive in the civilized world who doesn't have at least some awareness of the epic story that unfolds. That part's very true for sure, I can say so. Luke's rise from adolescent obscurity on Tatooine to a leading role in the greatest struggle of all time is told with humor, action, adventure, and always a sense of story that is unmatched on the screen or on the page. That is very positive, and it makes me very excited to dive into this movie. Okay, somebody else says Star Wars made epic fantasy real. For a generation of people, it has defined what the cinema experience is meant to be. Today, it is probable that PC games will offer a deeper and more satisfying entertainment solution, but for pure visual and oral pleasure, mixed with basic emotional manipulation, there has never and will never be a better example of cinema than when Star Wars appeared over 25 years ago. When you think of Star Wars, you must remember what else was happening at the time. In America, the war in Vietnam had been lost. In the UK, economic disaster was occurring, a 3-day working week, and the army collecting rubbish. It was almost like the two most technically advanced countries in the world were going backwards. Star Wars let everybody escape from that reality and reach for a future that was uncertain but ultimately good. Wow, I really love that perspective. But anyway, what I do know about Star Wars is that May the 4th is a big day. I don't know why. And I also know the theme song. I know that the text, either in the introduction or the credits, kind of go in a slanted kind of way, and I recognize the font, the Star Wars font. What else do I know about Star Wars? A guy named Luke finds out he has a father, someone named Darth Vader, and yeah, that is about all I know about Star Wars, sadly, but that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. I want to know more. I want to watch this. I want to get into it, and yeah, I think I've spoken enough. Let's watch the very first Star Wars movie together. A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Star Wars, that's the font I know. This is the credits that I was talking about. And the scene has been set. We're about to head into a space civil war. Ooh. I love Paul Feig's Other Space. The setting reminds me of Other Space. The rebels are here. I'm loving the laser beams.
Where is the ambassador?
Who is that?
And bring me the passengers. I want them alive.
Oh, this is the bad guy. Is he Darth Vader or Dark Vader? I don't know. Princess Leia, is she gonna fight as well? Queen!
And don't let me catch you following me, begging for help, because you won't get it.
That's not nice. Oh, okay. Like that transition. What is with the eyes? Is it also another robot? Oh. Is R2-D2 gonna be okay? Oh my god. Did he just die? I'm guessing he didn't die. I'm thinking he's been kidnapped, maybe for information. Wow, what is that? Looks like a dinosaur of some sort. Things are not looking very good for R2-D2 and his friend. Oh, that's Luke. Luke Skywalker? Bocce. That's a space language, I guess.
I am well versed in all the customs.
I have no need for a protocol.
All right, shut up. I'll take this. Shut up, sir.
Luke, take these two over to the garage, will you? I want them cleaned up before dinner.
But I was going into Toshi Station to pick up some power converters.
You can waste time with your friends when your chores are done. Now, come on, get to it.
I wonder how old he is.
All right, come on.
He looks about 22, 23. He's probably acting as a teenager.
I've worked with him before. Here he comes.
Oh, yay, they're together.
Now, don't you forget this. Why I should stick my neck out for you, this won't be a
Now, you can call me Luke.
I see, sir.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Obi-Wan Kenobi. Why is that a familiar name to me too?
Sounds like she's in trouble. I better play back the whole thing.
He's got a crush.
No, I don't think he likes you at all. No, I don't like you either.
Aw, he's rather mean to R2-D2.
You know, I think that R2 unit we bought might have been stolen.
What makes you think that?
I stumbled across a recording while I was cleaning it. It says he belongs to someone called Obi-Wan Kenobi.
They know that name.
Luke's just not a farmer, Obi. He has too much of his father in him.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Oh, and who is his father? That's the mystery. Oh, that is terrifying. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Poor Luke. Get up. These guys are so creepy.
Hello there.
Oh. Why do they wear clothes like that?
Here, my little friend. Don't be afraid.
It's very creepy.
Oh, don't worry, he'll be all right. Rest easy, son. You've had a busy day.
Is this his father?
In one piece.
He claims to be the property of an Obi-Wan Kenobi. Is he a relative of yours? Do you know who I think my uncle knows him. He said he was dead.
Oh, he's not dead.
Lying bastard uncle.
It's me.
Oh crap! He's dismembered.
Where am I? I must have taken a bad step.
Oh yeah, you did.
I was once a Jedi Knight, the same as your father.
Oh.
I wish I'd known him.
He was the best star pilot in the galaxy. And a cunning warrior.
Sir, if you'll not be needing me, I'll close down for a while.
Sure, go ahead.
He could do that at any point and like spy on people. Wow. Lightsaber! I know that.
You must see this droid safely delivered to him on Alderaan.
Oh.
This is our most desperate hour. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi, help.
I see.
You must learn the ways of the Force if you're to come with me to Alderaan.
I'm not going to Alderaan. I'm ready to get home. It's late. I'm in for it as it is.
I need your help, Luke. She needs your help.
She, I'm sure he'll say yes.
I can't get involved. I've got work to do.
That's your uncle, Toby.
My uncle. I can take you as far as Anchorhead.
He's surely not going to leave it all to him.
Don't try to frighten us with your sorcerer's ways, Lord Vader.
Oh my god.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Oh jeez. Oh, where's his family? Whoa, what just happened? Oh my god, what is that? Is that like a truth serum injection?
Go with you to Alderaan. There's nothing for me here now.
The push he needed to go. What are they? Little rats. Jumping kangaroo rats. Okay, we've got a cool looking ape. Like maybe a hybrid frog
He doesn't like you.
ape.
Sorry.
I don't like you either. Just watch yourself. We'll want it men.
Chewbacca here. I know Chewbacca too. Never knew he was from Star Wars, but I know the name Chewbacca. We got some alien jazz music going on. Okay, I can dig, I can dig.
Let's just say we'd like to avoid any Imperial entanglements.
An entanglement with August.
10,000, all in advance.
10,000 what?
1,000? I can almost buy our own ship for that.
Right here, Jabba.
Oh, that's Jabba. He's a slug. Gee. Jeez.
Piece of junk.
Han Solo. He's ripping these guys off. Chewie. I like the nickname.
I'd forgotten how much I hate space travel.
I would love to space travel.
I recognized your foul stench when I was brought on board.
Charming to the last.
I like her sass.
What?
You're far too trusty. Dantooine is too remote to make an effective demonstration, but don't worry. We will deal with your rebel friends.
What a bastard! Wow. Oh my god. That looked a little bit like Earth. Wow, these effects. I wonder what software they were using back then and how it all worked in the 70s. Because I'm sure it's different to like now, which is primarily Adobe After Effects.
No mystical energy field controls my destiny. It's all a lot of simple tricks and nonsense.
So Han Solo is an atheist. Obi-Wan Kenobi is a believer. Just swerve!
There's gotta be something you can do.
Swerve!
Get a full power and have it shut down.
Shut down? Then what the hell's gonna happen?
Princess Leia.
Leia! God, how embarrassing. I apologize.
But they're gonna kill her.
Better her than me.
Han Solo is one selfish son of a bitch. Yeah, seems like the only thing he cares about is money, so...
If you were to rescue her, the reward would be...
What?
Well, more wealth than you can imagine. We discovered here. Lock the door.
And hope they don't have blasters.
That isn't very reassuring.
Nice! proud of yous. Oh!
Too short for a stormtrooper.
Huh? Oh, the uniform. I'm Luke Skywalker. I'm here to rescue you.
You're who?
I'm here to rescue you. I've got your R2 unit. I'm here with Ben Kenobi.
Ben Kenobi, where is he?
Come on.
To cut off only escape route.
Maybe you'd like it back in your cell, Your Highness.
What's with Han Solo?
I said all systems have been alerted to your presence, sir. The main entrance seems to be the only way in or out. All other information on your level is restricted.
Uh-oh. Oh, Chewie!
He's the brain, sweetheart.
I don't like Han Solo. He's rude.
Somebody into the garbage chute, flyboy.
I'm gonna kill her, or I'm beginning to like her.
Don't begin to like her. That's Luke's baby. Woo! Yum. Kid. Don't call him a kid in front of Princess Leia. Is he alright? That's like my biggest fear. Being squished to death. How are they gonna get out of this one? Come on, 3PO. Oh my god, this is making me so anxious.
We're all gonna be a lot thinner.
No, you're just gonna die. Come on, faster, 3PO. Jesus. He's just fucking sleeping over there. God, just in the nick of time. Literally.
They're dying, aren't you? Curse my metal body. I wasn't fast enough. It's all my fault. Poor bastard.
Oh. Yay, go 3PO. Bit late, but good job.
Will somebody get this big walking carpet out of my way?
No reward is worth this.
She's a leader for a reason. She's a bossy pants. He is risky. They say you take less risks when you're older, not when you're this guy. He's crazy. Oh, some romance is brewing. Go Princess Leia. I love it. Ooh, got some intimacy. There's nothing like shared trauma that brings people together. Wow. Oh my god.
If you strike me down, I shall become more powerful than you can possibly imagine.
Wow, what a threat. Whether that threat is based on any truth, however, I love the sound these lightsabers are making. Oh, things are not looking good. Oh my god, it's so narrow. Oh my god. Hang in there, pals. Hang in there. He's still with him. Wow.
Remember, the Force will be with you always.
Go Luke! Baby's first mission.
You must repair him. Sir, if any of my circuits or gears will help, I'll gladly donate. He'll be
Oh, sweetheart. She's got her hair in a different way. Oh, this is so nice. Luke must be so happy right now. Yay! Guys, I can't believe I finally did it. I can't believe I finally watched Star Wars. The very first one. And I have to say that I am very excited to keep on watching. I got into it straight away and it wasn't as hard to follow along the storyline because I guess the characters were more well known. Like, I have heard of Chewbacca before. I don't know where, I don't know in what context, but I've heard of Chewbacca before and I just somehow knew he was an ape-like species. I also have heard of all of the names. I heard of Han Solo, I heard of Luke Skywalker, I heard of Jabba and Jawa. I didn't hear of Princess Leia though. I literally had no idea how she even looked like. I only really knew her when I was told to do a Princess Leia hairstyle for this video, and that's when I looked her up and saw, okay, well, that's Princess Leia. The beginning really tells you, really draws it out for you with the text It really helps people understand right away what's going on, which I really loved because I was terrified that I wouldn't get it and I would just look stupid or I would feel like an outsider, but I totally didn't. I really, really liked this first film and I think that it's easy for anyone to really get into. I don't know why I never got into it up until this point. Thank you so much for suggesting that I watch this. Finally, I got to it. It's been ages since you requested it, but I got to it and I'm glad. I'm excited to get into the next one. I'm gonna have to research what the next one is because I literally have no idea the sequence of these movies. That's the one thing that really overwhelms me. I'm not gonna lie, there are so many movies and I just want to make sure that I'm watching it in the right order. But yeah, that was an easy 2 hours of watching. I did have a bit of a break. I had dinner. I got a little bit hungry, so I brought a snack along with me. But otherwise, it was, yeah, 2 hours of viewing and they were pleasant. They were pleasant. And towards the end, I did like Han Solo just a little bit more. I think my favorite characters are definitely Princess Leia because she is a boss. Like, we're talking, this film was made in the 70s. I don't know actually if it's based on anything. I will have to look that one up. For the time, it's pretty impressive that Princess Leia is this amazing leader and she's a fighter and she's so sassy as well. I really love her character and I really like Luke Skywalker. I'm excited to see what romance blossoms in the next movie perhaps. I really like the dynamic of the two droids. I thought that they brought some lightheartedness to the epic fantasy that is Star Wars and I'm glad that R2-D2 is going to be okay, I think. Oh yeah, I also, R2-D2 is another familiar name to me. I don't know why and I don't know where I heard it from, but for some reason I recognize that name. It's this weird feeling of nostalgia and familiarity that I can't place, but it felt like I was right at home watching Star Wars for some really strange reason. And I think that's what I really enjoyed about it. I think for its time, it's incredibly amazing. Like the graphics, the set, the plot, the characters, the enormity of everything is just amazing for its time and it probably set the bar and I can totally see why there's so much hype around it. I can't imagine like being in the 70s, having this hype around this movie and then finally being able to see it on the big screen. That I think would be amazing. If I had a time machine, I'd go back to that point and try and watch the Star Wars movie when it first ever premiered. I think that would be really cool. But yeah, I just watched it on my little laptop and it was still fun, I guess. It was fine. With me, when there is a huge, I guess, battle sequence or action sequence like there was in the very last, probably 10 minutes of the movie, I can tend to kind of drift away or not focus as much because only one thing is happening, so my mind kind of just naturally tunes out. I felt the same way when I was watching The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring. There was a huge chunk in the middle of the film where it was just fighting and I found that a little bit difficult to, I guess, stay focused on. And I said it in my Lord of the Rings video and I'll say it again now. I think that the more invested I am in the characters, so say I was super invested in all of the Game of Thrones characters, so I really didn't mind any of the gore, I didn't mind any of the fighting sequences or any of the action sequences. In fact, it was really exciting for me, and I think that the more invested I get in these characters, the more exciting these action sequences are going to be for me. I just know myself and that's how I feel. I feel like R2-D2 was the New Hope, or like the hope in the film, because he played a pretty pivotal role in this very first movie. He held all of the information in his body. He held it in his body. I'm hoping he gets fixed ASAP in the next film, and I can't wait to get into the next film. So make sure you subscribe and push bell notifications on so you never miss a video from me. I'm going to be reacting to the rest of The Lord of the Rings and Star Wars, so you don't want to miss out. And also, early access is available on my Patreon. I think I'm going to make this video a little bit longer for Patreon only, so I will say what I end up doing somewhere here in the video or in the comment section below or in the description box as to what's happening with the Patreon exclusive content for this particular Star Wars video. Make sure you give this video a like if you enjoyed it. It really helps me out and it helps reach a wider community of people who also really love Star Wars. And leave me a comment on what you thought of Star Wars the first time you saw it. I would love to know what was going through your head. And I will see you in my next video. Thank you again so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye guys.